Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your end of February through March general reading. I'm Psychic Medium Eric. I want to thank all you guys for being loyal to my channel and everything else. I've been going through a little bit of a hard time lately, and I'm kind of coming out of it right now. So that's why my readings are a little bit later than I wanted to put them out, but I'm getting through it. Like I said, the work still has to go on for me, and I want to thank all you guys for giving me inspiration and all the inspiration to go forward, and I really appreciate it, and all your support and all your comments. Like I said, it means a lot to me, and you guys are really the reason why I keep going and keep doing this. I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. And like I always said, if you guys need a private reading, check out my description box and I will give you a private reading, or we'll set something up. Well, without further ado, I just want to jump right into your reading. So Geminis, what we have for is very interesting reading. I can put that there. Okay, your overall energy is the Six of Swords. In other words, you're sailing into, if you've been through a little bit of choppy waters, you're moving on. And you also got the guidance card, A New Dawn. It says the worst is behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So you guys are moving on to different things. And from what I'm looking at your reading, some of you might be coming out of heartbreak or disappointment, maybe around a relationship. It could be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you might be dealing with that. But whatever it is, you guys do have abundance coming in because you do have the treasure chest, which is about abundance coming in for you guys. So I feel like really good things are on the horizon for you. The healing heart, which is all about healing. That's why I'm saying some of you might have been disappointed in relationships, and now it's time to set your sights higher. Alright, so you guys are definitely moving on, because the passing energy you have is the King of Cups, which is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be moving on from a water sign to somebody with water in their chart, or it could be just about you healing yourself emotionally. And a lot of you have, believe it or not, a lot of you have new job opportunities coming in, because you got the King of Pentacles right in the middle. It could represent you right now. You've got material. A lot of you guys might be gaining in material. I feel like a lot of abundance is coming in for you. A lot of chances to really. I feel like some of you might be some of you might actually be moving out of state to new jobs. I feel like, as some of you, I feel like finances might be actually pushing you out of state, or a new job might be pushing you out of state, and you might have to leave some things behind. But that's okay to move on. And I feel like, or it could be. Some of you could be having a new love interest coming in for you. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, somebody with that in their chart. So you could be starting a new relationship with that. But whatever it is, I feel like that the King of Cups is in the past for you. So that's passing. So now you're moving on to a new dawn and new cycles, because you got the universe right underneath you. So you've got a whole world of opportunity opening up for you, Geminis, right there. And you have the Nine of Wands on top of you. So you guys have been through a lot, and now you're ready to move on. It's funny because Taurus got something very similar like this also. With them moving on too. They've been through a lot, but they're also moving on too. So I would check out the Taurus reading too, because it's very similar to you guys. It's very interesting because I use different tarot decks for each sign. So that's why I always find it funny when readings look very similar, because I use different decks. So that's why I always do that. But I would check out the Taurus one because it looks very similar to this. And you might be surrounded by a lot of water signs in the future. You got the Queen of Cups, but I feel like that's you. I feel like that's you healing, especially with the healing heart there. I feel like you're healing. You might be healing from some disappointment, because you do have the Three of Swords here too. So you might be healing from some disappointment, or someone who let you down, or something that disappointed you on an emotional level. And now you're setting your sights higher. But whatever it is, you guys have got abundance coming in when it comes to work and careers, definitely. And with love also. So if there have been some disappointments, you also got after the heartbreak, you got the Four of Pentacles, where that's about building your stability, building your foundation again. So, and it's right next to the world. So basically, you're getting a chance to rebuild your security, your stability. I feel like you're really building it now, and now you're sailing on to new opportunities. New opportunities coming in, new relationships coming in. You'll be sailing away. from anything that hasn't served you anymore. Like I said, so if you guys have been through some rough times, it's going to be behind you now, and you're moving forward to some new, different, positive experiences too. I'm going to draw a few more cards out. Hold on a second. Right after the Four of Pentacles, we'll see what happens here. That's the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you got the Death card. You got Transformation. Ten of Pentacles. Yep. Awesome. So yeah, you're building new. You're starting new cycles, new transition, and you're transitioning to Ten of Pentacles. So you're starting off. I feel like you're starting off with you're starting to have abundance coming in. You're starting to get opportunities coming in. Some of you could be work related, and you start here, but you're gonna finish. Guess what? With the Ten of Pentacles, total happiness, total security. Yeah. So if things seem a little bit rocky right now with your security, and you're worried about anything, do not worry about it, because it looks like it's all going to pass, and any disappointments in the past are going to be healed, and you're moving on, and you're going to be moving on to the Ten of Pentacles, full stability. Like I said, right after the Four of Pentacles, once you start rebuilding your foundation, you got the Death card, the Transformation, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I wouldn't worry about any disappointments you're going through right now, because it looks like it's all passing for you. And like I said, like the card said, a new dawn and Six of Swords, so you're sailing on to new things now. And you're starting to set your sights higher now. You're not focusing, I want to say, on petty stuff anymore. You're focusing on what's most, I feel like even with all this water around you too, I feel like you're focusing on what's more important to you on an emotional level and a material level too. So I feel like you're deciding to focus on what's important to you on a material level, but I feel like it's more with the amount of water with the amount of water also around your reading. I feel like you're, especially with the heart, healing heart, you're basically I feel like you're basically focusing on your emotional well-being right now. Yeah, I feel like, yes, definitely. I feel like you're definitely focusing on your emotional well-being right now too. Like I said, that's why like I said, all the disappointments of the past I wouldn't worry about, because it's all going to be passing for you. And you'll be moving on to a whole bunch of different things. Like I said, work-wise, it looks awesome. Even relationship-wise, it looks awesome too. And for single Geminis, I got calling in your soulmate and flirt. Time, like I said, put yourself out there, Gemini, because if you put yourself out there, you are going to get. It's time to open up, Gemini. Use your personality. Use that great charm you have. Extend your lightheartedness to others. And calling in your soulmate. The only way to attract somebody is to put yourself out there. Now the time is right for you guys to put yourself out there now, and to really attract what you want. Like I said, it's a new dawn. There'll be new opportunities coming in. Treasure chest doesn't have to be work opportunities. It could be even relationship opportunities too coming in for you. Will give you a chance to expand and to really, use your charm that you Geminis have. And I feel like the more you put yourself out there for you single Geminis, the more you're going to attract. So I just feel like you really have to really use your charm. I'm going to take out another clarity card. I want to see what else for you single Geminis out there. Oh, bingo. And also love yourself first. Like I said, your self-respect, what makes you more romantically attractive. So yeah, I feel like the more you put yourself out there, and the more it'll help you build yourself up, and then you'll really be attracting the person that you actually want in your life. So the more you put yourself out there, and I feel like the more you put yourself out there, put your personality out there, it'll help you build up your self-respect, and then you'll find your soulmate will find you, because you'll be reaching out to him, and that soulmate will come in for you guys out there, for you Geminis out there. So it's time to put yourself first. Like I said, I feel like you'll be doing a lot of emotional healing, because you got a lot of water cards in your reading, so that's telling me you're working on your emotional self. Because I feel like the financial self you have now, because you have abundance in that, I feel like now you're working on your emotional self. Because you have the financial stability. Now it's time to work on yourself on the emotional side of it. For couples. I did get the codependency card. Passion. Give your relationship a chance. So you guys could be, so some of you Geminis could be in a relationship with somebody who has an addiction, or any kind of addiction. It could be any kind of addiction. So you might be actually, the healing heart could be doing something towards that too. Maybe your partner is healing from an addiction, or maybe you're healing from addiction, that you might be giving your relationship another chance. Because this reading could be you, Gemini, giving your partner another chance, and it looks like it's gonna work out. Because I feel like there's passion there with you guys. It's trying to give the relationship a chance, but I feel like either you or your partner has to work on their codependency issues or addictions, because it could be affecting your love life right now. And I feel like with the healing heart energy you have coming in for you, I feel like that's a good time for you to heal some of the heartbreaks that you couples might have gone through. Like I said, if you or your partner have gone through an addiction, it's time to work on your partnership and give it a chance, because there is passion there. So you or your partner might be working on an addiction, and it's giving your relationship a chance. Or the heartbreak, because you do have the heartbreak card here, but I feel like that's passing, because you also have the Four of Pentacles, the Death, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like even if your partner is going through an addiction, or you are, I feel like you're going to get through it, and you're going to wind up at the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to wind up with a happy home. So continue to do the work on yourself. Have your partner, help your partner out. Help them get through the problems that they're also going through also. Okay, Gemini, that was your end of February through March general reading. I want to apologize again for them to be out so late. I did not mean to. I've kind of put myself in order again. I'm kind of getting back on track again. I really appreciate your guys' loyal support and of my channel. Like I said, I love each and every one of you. It's been a great pleasure bringing this to you guys, and I look forward to doing your reading next month. You Geminis have a great March.